Hey guys, this is Rez coming in for the last part of our layouts, at least for the basics. It's to learn about gravity. And gravity is really important because it kind of helps you place or position something inside of a layout. So this gravity thing is supported by two things. One is the linear layout and the other is the frame layout. So you kind of could place them, see how it goes, where they go in there. All right, so we'll do an example with this and see how it works really. Um, so let's just go back to text again. The design, you don't have that much power on it. So last time we did was we were using the weights, right? And we created this send messaging thing. I'm just gonna delete this for now. And you know what? Actually, yeah, let's delete it. We're gonna do it from clean. So we're gonna keep it as a linear layout again, and let's keep it vertical. Everything looks fine. So first thing we're gonna do is, what should I do? Yeah, okay, we're gonna make it something funny. Well, let's add first a edit text box. Okay, and for width, let's make it 40 dp. Let's see how that looks. And for that, we're gonna say just wrap content, and we're gonna add a text in there just to see how it looks. Raw. Okay, 40 dp is not enough. Let's make this into 80. How much is that? A bit more. Let's go with 120 dp. I just want to make sure you guys could see where it is as we move it around and so forth. So this raw, you know what? We're also gonna change the background color. Or let's go right in color, see where that shows us. Text color. Why do I not find background? Oh, it just should be background without. Okay, yeah. So you see how it shows us color. Um, let's give it a primary color. Okay, that's good enough. It's fine. So I just wanted to show you guys how it looks like, and then we could probably even make this to 160 dp. So it takes this amount of space and it looks like that, right? And let's see what else we could do there. So inside our layout, we're gonna say, well, gravity. So layout gravity. I want you to go to the center. Notice what happens, right? Now, again, because the linear layout is vertical, it's the gravity is just going to affect it on this side. It's not going to go bring it downwards, right? So if we would have made this horizontal, it would go there, right? Or should I probably explain why is this? Well, because linear layout places items one by one, you know, after each other. In this case of the vertical, it's placing them in shelves. So each item it's placing is just saying, hey, you have a whole row. What do you want me to do with it? Well, I want you to set the gravity to the center. And this is still using the layout. So the layout is doing this for you. Now, what if we use the non-layout? So let's go again, gravity. I remove the quotes, sorry, 1 second. So if we put again gravity, and let's say bottom, let's see what happens. Nothing. Well, actually, it does do something. It actually does the gravity for the text within the edit text, right? So if we actually change this height to, let's say, 200 dp, you'll notice that the text went at the bottom, right? If we remove this, let me see the IntelliSense. Oh, come on, don't be a jerk. All right, gravity, and we see the IntelliSense. Let's say center horizontal, or actually center, just center. You kind of see it goes in the middle, right? Oops, I didn't want to do that. If we put, I don't know, let's say center vertical, you kind of see it's the center of the vertical, but not horizontally, it's not in the center, right? Just do it one more time with the center horizontal, you kind of see where it goes, okay? So with this, you could kind of force something to be somewhere and play around with it, right? Um, this is great for when you design because sometimes, let's say, I don't know. I'm trying to find a real world example for you guys so it makes sense and you kind of I don't know. Let's leave it at that for now. So let's bring this back to yeah, let's leave it at 100. Let's say 160 dp. Okay, and we're gonna let this to be center as well. And layout gravity though, we're gonna make it not center. Ah man, I hate when the IntelliSense doesn't work. So let's put in gravity, layout gravity, and over here I'm just gonna leave it on the left side, but make it middle. So let's say center vertical, right? So yeah. So, or actually, let's just say left. There we go. Okay. So basically, I'm saying, hey, in the layouts for my edit text, bring this to the left side. Currently, it's positioned this much space, and it's gonna take the left most of that space, right? I'm gonna add another edit text. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna copy this so it makes our life a bit faster. You guys don't have to look at me typing nonstop. And on that one, let's just change the text to meow and the color to, see if the IntelliSense works. Nope, the IntelliSense is not working. Background. And we're gonna set the color to, last time we did primary, let's go just with a color accent, see how that looks. Perfect. And rather than left, we're gonna do center this time, right? And rather than the gravity for the text, we're gonna do I don't know, let's see, bottom works. Let's do bottom center. Does that work? I can't work without the IntelliSense. So let's just put gravity again. Let's see, bottom, that's what I want, but I want it to be oh, actually it should be bottom. Oops, put that line center. Yeah, guys, I forgot to mention something really cool. If you wanted to add a extra attribute or variable, you add this little thing over here, which is, I don't know, the inside, and at least in the shell and everything, we call it the pipe. Okay, the pipeline. It's a big line, and usually it's over your enter button. Right on top of it, there's like a button that says backslash plus that thing. So this is basically saying, hey, for this gravity, I want it to be bottom, also center, and I could also say other stuff, and so forth, so on. So vertical or center vertical as well. Sometimes it doesn't make sense because we already made it bottom and center, so why would you make it center vertical? Anyway, so you could add as many options as you want. The same goes for everything else, okay? And let's add one more time of this. And we get something like this. So again, let's change the text to woof. And the background color, let's see if we could find something that we didn't use. Again, I really like the IntelliSense, so let's delete. And we did the color accent, we did the color primary, so let's do color primary dark. Okay, and rather than layout center, let's make it go to the right. Right? Or, you know what? Now that we have a kind of a sense of how this is, let's try something else. So let's delete the layout gravity, so I could do some IntelliSense in there, and let's put it at the end. Let's see what that does. Still goes at the bottom. Let's go bottom. Let's see how that does. Still the same stuff. Let's see what else we could try. Layout gravity. Let's see. Ooh, let's fill vertical. Let's see how that works. Still nothing, right? Because he has nothing to do with gravity in that part, at least. This IntelliSense is not great. Gravity. See top, what does that do? Nothing again, right? Well, at least he's being pushed this way. Because again, whenever one of these are placed inside the linear layout, they're given a whole row and only a row. So when you tell the layout gravity, so you tell the gravity, put me on top, it's going to put you on top of that row. So if there's something else in there, in that row, it'll put you on top. Right? So let's put it to the right. So in this case, really the only stuff that would matter for the layout gravity would be right, left, center for the layout, and the for gravity here would be bottom, center, and all those other stuff we saw. Okay, so this is kind of allows you to place your things without having to, hey, I'm gonna put extra margin here to put it over here, and so forth, so on. And the coolest part about it is, again, if we go back to our design just to show you better, if we go and flip our screen, it would still look the same, right? Well, it would try to keep the same specifications you left, even though our edit text is kind of going over our, our field of view. It's still applying the rules we set, right? If we go on TV, same case. If we go on something else, okay, and what's it called? Eventually, we'll do more examples where we do these. What do you call it? Sorry, I'm a bit sleepy right now. But we'll do a bit more examples where we play around with the design and the layout, and we'll try to make it look good, or we'll try to replicate other things. Notice that one last thing, that you're not always gonna win, and in that case, I mean, look, the design goes off really badly, and obviously we're gonna use other tools to make sure that this doesn't happen as the best as it can. But sometimes you will have to make a different design for a different device. And this is the life you chose when you became a developer. So that's pretty much it. You guys kind of got the gist of it, and this kind of looks pretty good in my opinion. We got some great stuff done, and hope to see you guys in the next following video, where we're gonna try and make a couple applications. Well, we're gonna try and copy those applications. All right. Cheers, guys. See you around. This was Rez. Please subscribe, like, and do all those shenanigans we do in YouTube. Cheers.